Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. Hit that like button as you come on in, man. I guess we 7 days now, right? And we are ready for this fight. Hit that like button. Terence Bud Crawford reveals that he is now Super Bud going into this thing with Canelo Alvarez. Appears to be in tremendous shape ahead of this fight. Salute to everybody in the building. We are streaming simultaneous on 2 channels right now. But from 135 to 68, still shredded and looking great. I will say ready for September 8th, but you know how that goes, right? But we ready for this fight. A lot of people leaning towards the knockout. A lot of people leaning towards the knockout. I'll wait till some more people get up in here. Ain't nothing really been going on in boxing other than the anticipation for this fight. Nothing but the anticipation for this big one. What's up, Obsidian Line Code? Keep a salute. Yeah, I was watching last night. It was a Crawford compilation video. It was like it was titled really well. You know what I'm saying? And the most brutal Terence Crawford video you'll ever see. And it was like 24 minutes long. And it was pretty much just him just kicking ass, right? And it was like some of his moments when he was, eventually led to a stoppage in most of his fights, right? All the way up until Sean Porter fight. They didn't have like the Alvarez and nothing like that. But it went all the way up to the Sean Porter fight. And watching this dude, bro, just watching it again, I think a lot of people haven't watched Bud in a while. Man, go. I need to share that particular video to the community tab because one moment had me damn near crying in tears. How he just, how once he gets these dudes hurt or once Crawford really gets in his groove, he's hardly missing punches. And he throws, and then when he do miss a punch, it's usually to set up another punch. So, absolute fucking nightmare for Canelo Alvarez, you guys. He's gonna be he might go stop Canelo, y'all. There's one particular moment when he was fighting Mean Machine. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Towards the end of the fight, Mean Machine made a good account of himself in the fight. And Boy just walked up to him and smacked him with that right hook. I don't know why it was so funny to me, but it was funny because how you let somebody just walk up to you like that, the way he walked up to him, and then you seen what he was about to do, but you still got hit by it flush and clean. I mean, like who does the shit? You know what I'm saying? And then watching his knockouts again, the way he knocks these guys out and the way he sets these guys up, Canelo Alvarez is in for he's in for a tough one. He said, "Could we just talk boxing?" Bro, don't for one, bro. Like when he's like, you a new. Who are you, dog? Can we just talk boxing? Like who are you? Like you didn't pay no dues here, bro. To be, can we just talk boxing? What does that mean? We always just talk boxing. See that right there. When they say stuff like that to me, I don't know. I don't like that shit. Can we just talk boxing? Were you scared to talk about other shit? Real life shit, real world shit? You scared? You scared it might get a little racial or something? You scared? It makes you feel uncomfortable? You scared? Because we always talk boxing over here, bro. We always talk boxing over here, bro. Till we just talk boxing. Show just started. What the fuck, bro? New guy. Can we just talk about what? Come on, man. That's all we talk is boxing. And when we talk boxing, we talk the politics of boxing and the bullshit that comes with boxing, not just the punching and everything that comes with that, not just the physical part. We talk about the business, we talk about the politics, we talk about the storylines, what's going on, who's ducking who. That's talking boxing. Yes, Crawford was skinny, man. He was skinny if watching his old fights, watching the fights from back in the day and all that. Yeah, he was small. Like he was skinny as hell, but he was still strong, bro. Like I was watching those fights again, man. A lot of people didn't watch his fights again because it happened so long ago. But man, these dudes ain't got nothing. Canelo got nothing for this guy, bro. I'm sorry, dog. I try to be objective. I try to be fair and shit, but Canelo ain't got nothing for Terence Crawford, bro. He his only hope is if the weight is a factor, and I don't think it's gonna be a factor, bro. Y'all smash the like button. This dude is an absolute menace, bro. Like just a crazy punch variety, bro. Like he's throwing punches. I wish I could do a live commentary of this video without getting copyrighted. You guys be cracking up. But I wish I could do a live commentary of Crawford's highlights or whatever. But you know, you get copyrighted for that kind of shit. Especially with Top Rank, and they've been real strict lately because they mad because Bud left. So they really copyright you. But the way he finishes these guys, bro, and the way he puts his punches together, the way he sets dudes up, the way he don't allow, yeah, he may get hit at times. That's because he's doing some he's taking a chance type of shit. But the way he never lets these guys get in control. Like he never lets his opponents get in no kind of control. And it's like he's literally adapting to everything you're doing. Jeff Horn is a very physical, rough, and tough fighter. Jeff Horn couldn't get none of that shit going with Terence Crawford. Crawford kept pushing him off, doing his little, you know, Jeff Horn was trying to get physical. Crawford wouldn't even let it happen. When Sean Porter was trying to get physical, he was the matador the whole fight. Sean Porter couldn't get nothing going for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter, very physical fighter, headbutting, rough and tough, couldn't get nothing going. Amir Khan, blitzing guys from the opening bell. He got dropped in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come out blitzing Terence Crawford. It didn't work, bro. He had a counter for everything. He was out punching Khan. Like, bro, beating the brakes off of these dudes, bro. The way he was beating the brakes off of them, the way he was landing his punches, with precision and accuracy. You know, a dude will be kind of like falling down. He'll throw a punch and it'll still land. It's like, bro, his accuracy is under. I think his accuracy is underrated, bro. Terence Bud Crawford's accuracy, the accuracy part of his game. When we talk accurate fighters and pinpoint, man, that shit's underrated, bro. He was hitting these guys for damn near everything, dog. Damn near everything. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Canelo got a tough fight coming up. We got Super Bud. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Matt Barnes dude came in here. Like, I don't really mean to be like that, bro. But when they come in here, it's talking about like, nah, man, you got to be like somebody like Cerebral or Bud go stop Canelo or you know what I'm saying, Obsidian or Miguel Mojica, somebody like that to ask those type of questions, bro. And they don't even ask those questions because they know what it is. We talk boxing, bro. Hey, I seen Crawford as a plus 150 underdog, and Canelo is a minus 175 last time I checked. So you'll have to put a little money down unless you go parlay this shit. But you said the main Canelo by KO plus 33. Yeah. Canelo's not knocking out Crawford, though. There's no way Canelo's winning this fight, bro. And that sounds kind of crazy to say, but I'm dead ass serious, bro. Canelo's gonna be food for this dude, bro. If Canelo's not stronger than him, significantly stronger than Crawford, and way more durable, way more, that's keyword way. Nah, man, he's getting his ass kicked, bro. He's getting his ass kicked.
So when I talk about a fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, it does come from a personal place for me to root for him. But I know how to put my bias aside and be realistic about this fight. I think it's perfect timing for both of these guys. I think that this is a fight that both guys have the ability to win. I think that Canelo has been in enough wars and Terence hasn't. So I think health is on his side. I think the ability to be able to be 100% on fight night is on Terence's side. I think Canelo is going to come to the ring at 90%. He's just, that's where he's at now.
Yeah.
And if he's strong enough and he's mentally prepared to do what it takes to break down Terence, you got to break down Terence mentally. You don't break him down physically. You break him down mentally, you know? So it's a tall feat for both these guys. And I think that it's very real. This is a 50-50 fight, I think. And I do think that Terence will pull it off.
That's what Showtime Sean Porter had to say. He do got a little bias, he said. As we know, him and Terence is cool. But he was objective there. But man, I guarantee you talk to Sean Porter off camera on some like what's going on, bro, type shit. He'll tell you straight up Crawford go run through Canelo, bro. And that's what he gonna tell you, bro. So he's being politically correct, in my opinion, but he's still leaning towards Bud Crawford to get the job done, even though he says 50-50 fight. On paper, I guess you could say that. I guess on paper, you could even say Canelo's the favorite to win. But man, hell no, man. There's no way. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Canelo's gonna struggle big time with this dude, bro. He's gonna struggle. If Canelo can't hurt Crawford, bro, or break him mentally, and in order to break a guy mentally, you got to put a lot of work in. And the stronger the dude's willpower is, the greater the work you will have to put in. Is Canelo in good enough shape to break Terence Crawford's willpower? Do Canelo Alvarez today have the output to break a Terence Crawford? I don't know, y'all. People seen these new photos of Bud, and it was like he's snacking and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, some people just got good genetics. Some people, just hard work and good genetics is a really good combo for some people, dog. You know what I'm saying? Some people got to work really, really, really hard, and they don't get nowhere, bro. They got to do a little extra, take supplements. A guy like me, I don't even got to take supplements, bro. I don't even know what that stuff is. Like, I don't even know nothing about it. But I can get shredded pretty nicely, pretty relatively quick as well. So some of us got those kind of genetics to where we build muscle fast and shit like that. Bud Crawford's one of these dudes. He looks shredded, bro. He looks shredded. At whatever weight he's at right now, walking around, he looks shredded. It don't look like there's no, like, you know, he looks shredded. He's in really good shape, man. You said no version of Canelo beats Bud. Nah, man. I don't see it, dog. And I like Canelo, bro, for the contrary to, you know, he pissed me off over the years and shit. But, you know, that's like a long relationship. Like, we've been talking about Canelo in boxing for like 10 years now. So there's going to be some ups and downs. But, nah, man, it's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough for Canelo to beat this guy, dude. It's going to be tough. Terence Crawford looks like he's in shape. Go back and watch his fights if you haven't seen his fights in a while, bro. Go watch one of the. I'm gonna share the compilation I watched in the tab later, but I mean, it's gonna be tough to beat this dude, bro. Because even in his bad situations, he's still kind of, and it's not many of them. Honestly, it's not. He still like handled it very well, bro. He's so calm in that fucking ring. He's so relaxed, and yeah, man. Unless he's like punching and they punching with him, it's kind of hard to really get off on him. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes he do get hit with the right hand and shit, but no fight is perfect. But Terence Crawford, man, I don't know, bro. Watching that shit last night, I'm like, nah, man, Canelo ain't gonna do nothing with this dude, bro. Watching him last night, I'm thinking like, man, this dude might be better than Floyd, dog. And I was always on the fence about that one, but I'm like, man, he might actually be better than Floyd, bro. Just watching him again and the way he was just setting these guys up and the combinations he was throwing and the variety of punches and the angles he was throwing punches, and like a dude could be leaning back or falling and hit the punch and they'll be at a weird position and he'll still throw a punch to where the punch will land. It's like, this dude is crazy, bro. He got like rubber band arms. Nah, man, I wouldn't want to be dealing with Crawford, bro. That's why those dudes didn't want to fight him, dog. Who wants to deal with that? And then he's strong as shit. Nah, man. I'm cool. Canelo's in trouble, y'all. He's also in trouble because of this, man. He's in serious, serious trouble.
Hey, I appreciate you. Everything that you done for me. You and Riyadh City.
You must
The job ain't done
return.
yet.
Yeah.
Job ain't done yet.
Yeah.
But
Saturday, deliver the job.
but listen, I appreciate the opportunity.
No retirement.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
You see that? Canelo don't even have the political advantage, bro. Turkey is all in. Turkey, that's one thing I might as well. That's one beef with Turkey. He shows heavy favoritism. You know what I'm saying? He definitely do. For him to have so much influence and power in the sport, he needs to be a lot more neutral in my opinion. But he's a fucking fan, so he's a fan like we are. So yeah, man, you see what it is. You saw it. Turkey, like he's like, job's not finished in his Kobe Bryant voice, right? Kobe Bryant talked like that. He said the job's not finished. You know what I'm saying? Turkey's like, man, finish the job. Come on, man. Canelo don't even got the political advantage, bro. He don't even got the political advantage, y'all. Salute to Obsidian Lion Code Keeper for the dub. He says, Dojo dudes are due. Support the channel. This will be a great fight, Sensei. Breadman shared his perspective on the fight, and it was great. And for the most part, he thinks Bud's going to get violent in this one. Hashtag Super Saiyan Bud. Facts, bro. Super Saiyan Bud, bro. Super Saiyan Bud. And I'm going to check out what Breadman had to say, too. I'm going to check him out. I wonder if he posted on his Facebook. But I'm going to check him out and see what he had to say. I think it's gonna be violent too, bro. I think Bud Crawford gonna show up. Man, this is a tough one for Canelo. And then you looking at Canelo. Excuse me. When you're looking at Canelo, you can kind of see it like, man, I don't know if I see that supreme. I don't know if I see that. I don't know. I don't know if it's worry. I'm gonna wait till next week, fight week, when I'm gonna pay attention. But Canelo knows, man. He knows this is gonna be tough, bro. He knows. Eddie Reynoso know. Canelo mentally, he kind of messing up when he's doing the pad work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Crawford gonna be tough, bro. He gonna be tough. Unless Canelo could seriously hurt this guy with his punches, it's gonna be a really tough fight, man. Because Crawford is really good, and then once he gets in his groove, bro, that's the thing. He takes a little while to get started. He do. He takes a little while for his groove to get going. Um, but once he gets going, bro, he's hard to stop, dude. Now Amir Khan did come out really fast and hot on him. You know what I'm saying? But then he also got dropped for his efforts though in the first round. So I don't know, man. Should Canelo come out hot against Crawford? I don't know. I don't know. Because Canelo, while he do got a good defense, he is there to be hit still. You know what I'm saying? And he don't move his upper body like he used to. Not like he used to. He kind of steps back, kind of back steps back with the high guard a little bit. He don't move his upper body as much as he used to. But he definitely still rolls with the punches very well. But I don't know, bro. I think Crawford's just a bad fight for most people. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan or anything like that. I'm being very honest, bro. Y'all know the boy Bushido got a pretty vast knowledge of this fighting game shit. And Terence Crawford is probably like he's a nightmare, bro. He's like a Sanchai, if you know what Muay Thai is. Like he's like that, bro. Like he's gonna be one of those dudes that's gonna go down in history, dog. Watching his fight, it was a 24-minute compilation video. So watching it, it wasn't just a quick knockout one. They showed like, the way he was just setting dudes up, the way he was throwing his punches, the variety of punches he was throwing, the different things he was doing. It's like, man, this dude he's tough, bro. He's gonna be fucking tough. And people, and the narrative for years was he ain't fought nobody. And man, that's why he ain't fight nobody. You see what the hell he's doing to these dudes? It's not what he's doing, it's how he's doing it. I mean, it's not who he's doing it to, it's how he's doing it, bro. And them dudes like, man, I ain't getting in the ring with that dude, man. Nah, man, he just ain't, yeah, he on the wrong side of the street. Nah, yeah, he ain't did nothing, yeah. Just to keep him away and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did that for good reason, bro. This dude's a fucking menace. Canelo's getting paid for this one. Canelo wanted the bag for this one for sure, bro. This is why Canelo wanted the bag to fight him. This is why Manny Pacquiao wanted how much back in the day? What was that, like 40 million to fight Crawford back then? Wanted like 40 million or something like that to fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? This is why, bro. And it's like, it's not even just the obvious shit you see. It's a lot of little intangibles that he's really good at too, bro, that is hard to kind of describe unless I had like a video on the screen and we can kind of go over it without getting copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of little nuances and a lot of little intangibles. There's a lot of little shit that he do really good too. Salute to everybody in the building, man. We on 2 channels. Hit that like button. Super Bud, man. He looking really strong, y'all. He's looking really, really strong going into this thing, man. Strong. Man, this is tough, Canelo. This is tough, bro. Ah, man. I don't know what Canelo go do, dog. I was watching it and I'm watching, like, man, what could Canelo do to really, deal with this? Because Canelo ain't really pushing out, putting out like he used to, right? He ain't throwing as many punches. And in order for you to, like, quote unquote, Sean Porter said, to beat Crawford, you got to mentally break him. In order to mentally break him, you got to throw punches. And you have to throw accumulation of punches, and you ain't been throwing punches like that. And then if you're missing shots, if he's parrying, stuff like that, and then you losing confidence, you gonna be throwing even less. And then come on, man. This is a tough fight, bro. For Canelo, for that style, I look at styles more than anything, and that is a tough, tough style to deal with, bro. For any fighter. For any fighter. Drawn Boots and his style may match up the best, honestly, but I still don't think he could beat the man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. This dude, when he's throwing, he's landing, and he's hurting these guys too. You know what I'm saying? Them punches be hurting these dudes, bro. Crazy work, man. Canelo got a tough one coming up, man. I tell you. Mayweather Mayweather. I wanted to go live about it, but I'm like, nah, I'm cool, man. I don't even feel like talking about that. Floyd Mayweather trying to steal the show and shit. Fighting Mike Tyson. Like, what are y'all doing, man? And it wasn't received well at all either. Fans did not like that. Super City Lion Codekeeper for another super chat to sponsor the stream. He said, family, I know this is a pro Bud channel, but for real though, I kind of doubted Wilder could beat Fury, but in this fight, I don't have any. Look at the dude. Yeah, man. Man, I always said for years before I really got on the Wilder train that Wilder's toughest fight would be Fury. And this back when I was a fan of Fury, but Fury did that shit, then it got real personal. Y'all know how it was back then. But Fury always been a nightmare matchup for Deontay Wilder. But this fight with Canelo and Crawford, bro, nah, man. Crawford's a nightmare matchup for Canelo. A nightmare. Really, really, really bad fight. If Crawford's still pushing punches out and he still got that fire, which I believe he still has, it's gonna be tough for Canelo because I don't think Canelo's fire is burning as like Crawford's is. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think his fire is burning. He's not as hungry as Crawford. Look at this shape this fucking guy is in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Canelo's that hungry. I just don't think he's that hungry, bro. Not as hungry as Bud, but he gonna have to be. He gonna have to be, bro. Because now even Timothy Bradley think a KO is coming, so he must have been watching tape.
Netflix, listen up. When this man get the knockout, because he going to knock out Canelo Alvarez. When he get the knockout, don't forget Miss Deborah. Get that shimmy dance. Get that dance from Miss Deborah. Get the camera, get the family on camera, yo, so we can document this, because it's going to be one of the greatest performances you've ever witnessed in the sport of boxing by Terence Bud Crawford. Knocking out somebody that's been in the ring with some of the heaviest punches in the game. Heaviest punches. Triple G is legendary. Didn't put a dent in Canelo. Now just watch what Crawford does to his behind. Yeah, y'all talking about thudding power from Canelo? What about sharp power and timing like a Manny Pacquiao has. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about there. It's a huge difference. That sharp power where it sting you for a minute momentarily, and that follow-up shot comes sweeping and knock your behind out. That's Bud Crawford. And you know he can turn it on when he want to turn it on. He can turn it off and he can turn it on. Canelo ain't got that in him. He ain't got that in him. Yeah, he ain't knocked nobody out in 4 years. 4 years, he ain't knocked nobody out. You expect him to go in there and knock out the best fighter in the world, the most skillful fighter in the world, because you think he's small? Hell no. It's not about the size of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. Don't ever forget that. Anyways, that's my time, and I'm out.
Hey, he must have been watching tape, y'all. Salute to Timothy Desert Storm Bradley. He must have been watching tape, bro. Timothy Bradley must have been watching some tape, man. He hyped. He fired up. And I'm feeling the same way, bro. Watching tape last night, I'm like, nah, man. I got fired all the way up. It was late night and I was fired up. Bro. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Let's see who's in here. You say you think Bud could pull off a TKO? I think so. I think Bud go stop him, bro. I think Bud go stop him, bro. I think Bud go stop him, bro. I think he's very capable of doing it. I just think everything is gonna line up, bro. Anywhere between the ninth and the 10th round. You said I called this TKO 2 years ago. Yeah, you been calling the KOs, Bud gonna stop Canelo. We gonna see. Hey, Miss KMO. You says Tim also believe Andre Ward could beat AJ. I don't know about that one. AJ getting disrespected right now. That's kind of terrible. It's terrible. AJ's getting disrespected out here. He got light heavyweights calling him out and super middleweights. And you said you going for Bud, but you got a bad feeling. Nah, I ain't got. I'm cool. I don't got no bad feeling at all about this one, bro. I really don't at all. I kind of feel bad for Canelo, man. I feel bad for Canelo, bro. This is the Terence Crawford era, y'all. I'm telling you, watching that shit last night really just like, yeah, this is his. This if he beats the Canelo, it's his time, dog. It's his era. It's his era, bro. Yeah, hit that like button. You said I feel better than ever, man. I'm telling you, supreme confidence in this one, y'all. Put your money on Crawford if you a betting person. I don't see Canelo. I just don't see it, bro. You said too much muscle. That's that lean muscle, man. That's that lean muscle. That's that lean muscle, man. You said Blood by knockout in 4. Man, I'll be surprised if that happened. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. But that's funny, man. He said Unco Choco. You said Bud was too small. Yeah, man, Choco. You said Bud was too small, man. Now he got too much muscle. Nah, man. He got the 8-pack. What's that? An 8-pack? He shredded, bro. And you got to also think too, y'all. We also put this in perspective too. This is a disciplined guy who's been working out for years. You know what I'm saying? This is years upon years of like build up. You know what I'm saying? He was at 135. Go back and watch the old fights, bro, and you see how much older people really got and shit like that. Like he looked like a kid. You know what I'm saying? He looked skinny as hell. And he looked like a fucking kid. And even some of the more recent fights at Top Rank and shit, he looked like a kid. You know what I'm saying? So that was a long time ago now. We watched these people grow up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of don't realize, like, yeah, they did get older. You go back and look at old Canelo fight, he looked like a little boy. When he was like 23, 24, he looked like a little boy. But then when you look at him now, you see the hairline starting to recede, and now you like, oh yeah, damn, these motherfuckers is getting old, man. Then you look at yourself, fuck, I'm getting old. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm glad you said that, Michael Mayo. I'm glad you said that because that's what I was getting to. But I lose train of thought sometimes. Canelo, somebody said that Canelo's he's worried about the body shot, and Crawford is a very, very active, consistent body puncher. He's underrated. His body punching and his accuracy is underrated because I think he does everything so good. I think you kind of overlook some of the things he does very well, and I think that's body punching and his accuracy. And Crawford is a very active body puncher, and I think Canelo Alvarez and his team was kind of worried about that. And I think McGuire was kind of exposed that, but he kind of didn't kind of keep going with it in his fight. But I guess somebody caught the clip from the Netflix whatever of the fight, and Canelo had like I'm not sure what this is. Like he has a body shield on or something in sparring to I don't know if they really wanted for you to see this, but the guy that actually shared this photo said that he was watching it and he said, "Oh shit, I caught this." What like is Canelo worried about? I forgot what he said, but he said something about Canelo worried about body shots or something like that. And then he mentioned the McGuire fight that he noticed that Canelo wasn't liking those shots when McGuire was actually throwing it, but McGuire don't have the IQ. You know what I'm saying? Is Canelo Alvarez, will he get stopped by a body shot? Because we know Canelo got an iron skull, a stone skull, right? He got a stone skull, but that body is something that we don't see people work on or haven't seen too many guys work on over the years. We just haven't seen it. Guys never really go for Canelo's body. And this thing he's taking off, apparently it's some type of body, something he took off after he was sparring. Now, they say, well, yeah, he don't want to get hurt this close to the fight. Well, why are you even sparring this close to the fight anyway? That's because you behind in this thing. You was too busy getting drunk in San Antonio and dancing on yachts and having birthday parties and everything else. Living life. I'm sorry, he was just living life. But he also got the biggest fight of his life coming up next week against Terence Crawford. Tough fight. Canelo got tremendous respect for Bud, too. You best believe it. And you're going to see it. And this is what I've been telling guys for years, bro. Like, look at how his peers react around him. These are other alpha, like, fighter dudes. Like, these are other tough guys. Right? And look how they look at him. Even the heavyweight dudes. I'm just saying, man. Don't be taking my word for it. Just look at how his peers act. Tough fight, man. You said Bud is a Kobe type. Yeah, he is. He said the job's not done. That's Kobe talk. The job's not done, bro. We still got a lot of work to do. You said Reynoso got respect for sure. Oh, yeah, he definitely do. Because Reynoso work is cut out for him, bro. Crawford got three coaches and shit. He got 3 coaches. He don't got just one coach with one style. He got 3 coaches with 3 different styles. Come on, man. He works with all of them, too. He got 3 coaches, bro. I remember people used to talk shit about that early on and shit when Boy really started getting popular. But that's been his thing, man. He got 3 coaches, bro. He got to have 3 coaches. Yeah, he got to have 3 of them. Hell, Goku had how many trainers? It wasn't just Master Roshi, now. You said, oh, speaking of Boots didn't do himself no favors, bro. He just don't do himself favors, bro. He just don't. He just don't. It just don't look good. You know what I'm saying? He just don't do himself favors, man. I don't know if Boots gonna win over the. I just don't know if he gonna win y'all over, man. I just don't think he gonna win y'all over, man. He don't do a good job of trying to. And when I say y'all, I mean boxing fans. Like Boots Ennis should have a pretty solid fan base by now. Like a Haney or like a you know what I'm saying? Like something solid like a Shakur, you know what I'm saying? But see, Boots getting that Tarver treatment kind of right now. Like Bud is like almost like a Roy Jones. Like he's almost beloved like a Roy Jones. Since Boots was talking that shit, they didn't fight him. But since he was even talking shit, they like, nah, man, we don't even like you, dog. We don't even like you, bro. And then all this shit happening when him ain't getting these fights. Yeah, it was just come on, man. They need a good PR person. They need a good PR person. See, that's what I'm saying. Boots. Yeah. You said Boots move like a. Y'all didn't, people didn't like that shit, man. Honestly, I don't think if it was me and if I was Team Boots and all that, I would have told him don't even do that. Yeah, your brother doing it is one thing, but hell no, bro. Don't do that. Don't do it. I would have told him don't do it. Like if I had known that he was gonna go over there and if I was, I would have told him tell him don't do it, dog. I would have told Wise Sam to tell Boots don't do it. He probably wouldn't have listened, but I would have told him don't do it. For one, you're a world champion in your own right. For one, and two, it's just don't do it. He did it anyway. You say you got Thurman and Murataya beating Boots. We gonna see how Thurman looks, man. If Thurman beats Fundora, that's gonna be interesting. If Thurman beats Fundora, that's gonna be interesting, bro. I hope he can win. I'm rooting for him. I'm definitely rooting for Keith, 100%. Yeah, you said PBC got balls because he know. Yeah, they are, ain't it? Keith got to fight, man. You know, he missed. He sat out the second quarter, third quarter. Now he's in the fourth quarter. Keith Thurman has to fight. He's fighting Fundora. He's standing on chairs and shit. Man, I'm rooting for Keith, man. He got to win that fight, bro. You said Bud stops Canelo in the 11th round body shot. I think Bud gonna hit him with the body shot, y'all. I think it's gonna. I'm gonna say this. Crawford is capable of probably hurting Canelo with a headshot because he got the big hands and stuff like that, big heavy hands. But I think it's gonna be the body shot that stops this fight, man. Canelo ain't got hit in the body that much in his career, and like 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 Sean Porter said, Bud's the fresher guy. Even though he's a little older, he's the fresher guy. BTFB pops. What happened? Y'all beefing? He said Boost is more pussy than my son's BTFB. Yeah, y'all don't like Boost, man. Boost don't do a good job at all, man. He don't. Salute to Obsidian Line Code Keeper for the super chat. He said, Sensei, how important are the judges and the referee in this fight? Second, if it goes to decision, can Crawford get the nod in the decision? Yeah, dojo time. That's right. The judges are important, but you know what? I don't even think it's gonna be that important, dog. Because guess what? Crawford usually, when it goes to decision, what kind of decision is it? It's a unanimous decision. It don't even. It's he makes it clear that he kicked ass, right? Canelo Alvarez ain't really putting out like he used to. Um, nah, it's gonna be hard for the judges to try to pull a fast one. Not to mention Turkey. We saw what Turkey said earlier in the stream. I'll play it again in a little bit, right? It's not looking good for Canelo Alvarez on no fronts, bro. And you said could he get a decision? Yeah, I think he can get a decision. I think he will get a decision. If he don't stop him, he definitely will be getting that decision. He's just a serious fighter, man. He's just a serious fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's just a serious fighter, bro. We heard what Bob said. Bob said he's a serious dude, true professional. He's definitely gonna show up. Salute to WJ Lucky for the super chat. He says at first I was saying Bud stops Canelo. Now I say he retires Canelo. Bro, Canelo's getting beat up, man. Damn, man. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to over jinx it or nothing, but I would strongly believe that Canelo's gonna get his ass kicked, bro. Because the speed. If Crawford's fast, that's gonna be a problem, bro. And he looking strong as shit. He looking really strong, bro. He's looking strong. Because that skinny little dude on the left was already strong. You know what I'm saying? When he was still a younger guy. Now he's closing in on 40. This is what it is now. So yeah, this is gonna be a good one, and it's coming up in 7 days. You say you like Boots, but he needs to do better. He leaves much to be desired. I'll be convinced if he could beat Virgil. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. For Boots, he just gotta he gotta win these fights, man. And then he's fighting like a Lima and some of these dudes, and boxing fans don't care about those opponents, bro. They don't want to see him, and they don't care about him. That's just the truth, man. Fans don't want to see those type of opponents. They just don't want to see him. Alima? Nah. Yeah, smash that like button. You say you're not getting an unanimous decision. Hey, if he Beeble, did Beeble get a unanimous decision? That's you know what? Now that you brought that up, Mike Mayo, you is right about that. I can't remember if Beeble got one. I thought Beeble did get a unanimous decision though. And Floyd got the majority though. Floyd washed him. He got a majority, so you might be right, bro. But then there's this.
Hey, I appreciate you. Everything that you done for me. You and Riyadh City.
You must
job ain't done
return.
yet.
Yeah,
Job ain't done yet.
yeah.
But listen,
Saturday, deliver the job.
but listen, I appreciate the opportunity.
No retirement.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yep, we saw it. Yeah, see, people want unanimous decision. Wait, he got a split? You said people had the belt though. But still, he's Canelo, bro. It was a unanimous decision. That's what I thought, bro. We saw that fight too. It was unanimous as hell. That would have damn near been a robbery if it was a split decision. That was a definite unanimous. We seen it. We see it. Yeah, they showed the Crawford postal fight on that clip I was watching. And, I mean, shit, bro. His lead left is nasty too. That left hand. Crawford gonna have to watch out for that left hand when he's in that southpaw stance. Because Crawford is really, really good at landing that shit. He's really encountering you with it as well. If you rushing in, he will counter you, hit you with that lead left. I mean that southpaw left. You said Beaver was like a 7-1 underdog. Yeah, he was. And he went in there and did this, and it was kind of easy work. Canelo, that jab, right hand. That's his best thing. That's his go-to now. See? His jab is like almost non-existent now. It's usually just to set up the right hand. Canelo relies heavily on his power now. And it's been this way for a while. But when you were in a position like he's in, you could fight certain guys and you can kind of manipulate situations, saying to be in your favor so you can kind of, what I'm saying? Look at that. That jab. That jab is not even like that's just the kind of Bomac and them been saw this stuff, bro. You said Beaver got a split decision, 50, 115, 130. Oh shit. Okay, so you looked it up. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, because we seen William Skull even. Canelo didn't even land a punch in the first round, I believe, and he still won the first round somehow. So, oh wait, oh so it wasn't a split. Okay, so it was unanimous. That's what I thought, bro. Okay, Beaver got a unanimous. All right, so Beaver was able to get a unanimous decision on Canelo, and they couldn't take that from Beaver. They just couldn't do it. The way he fought was just perfect. It was a perfect, clean boxing match. Clean. That's another thing about Canelo and Crawford. They both clean fighters, man. Not I'm talking about like clean in the ring. Like they don't be doing dirty tactics or no shit. Like Canelo don't be doing dirty tactics or nothing. Canelo's a clean fighter. Floyd is a Bud is a clean fighter. You know what I'm saying? There's no gonna be no illegal low blows and headbutting or fish hooking and none of that legal stuff. It's gonna be a clean fight. It's gonna be a clean fight. You said Bud stopping him? Yeah, Bud stopping him. No, it's all good, Obsidian. It's all good, bro. Yeah, but I don't know, man. He gonna stop him though, man. I think he gonna stop him, bro. It might be with a body shot, or it's gonna be a situation to where the referee jumps in. I don't see a flat out KO. I'll be extremely surprised if that happens, but I'm more leaning towards a TKO type of stoppage. You said Bud's gloves exploding could be a concern. Yeah, he got that dynamite in his hands, bro. That's why they exploding. It's that dynamite in them hands, dog. That's that dynamite. Yeah, Errol Spence needs to be on the sidelines waiting for Fundora and Keith. That's what Errol needs to do. Big Fish lost all his momentum. He lost all his momentum. Yeah, Canelo fans is kind of quiet today, man. Maybe they'll show up on the last episode of Canelo versus Crawford before we have the epilogue episode next Sunday. So tomorrow's gonna be the last episode before the big fight week. Hopefully the Canelo fans in the building. Canelo fans ain't showing up today, man. I don't know, man. They feeling nervous, bro. You said Bud is on snack. He's not a clean fighter. Snack. There we go with the snack stuff now. There we go with the snack. Now, if there was no snack, what would they say? You know what I'm saying? If there's no such thing as snack. Bud is on snack. Like Bud's been at the snack facility this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like snack is like come on, man. That's just something for boxing fans. That's just something for boxing fans to, justify. I don't know. Because there's other fighters that's with snack too, but they only say stuff about Bud. Because they can't find nothing else, man. They can't do that. They can't find nothing else, bro. Because I remember back in the day, what they used to say about Floyd all the time, the Castillo fight. They used to always bring up the Castillo fight. They always bring up a fighter's like, it is like, that's it? That's all you got? You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he got hit by Shane Mosley and, well, he's fighting. That's it? That's all you got? What about a loss? No, he ain't got that, do he? Same for Bud Crawford. He ain't got no losses, bro. Not actually. I'll go further with Crawford. He don't even got no split decisions. Even Floyd Mayweather, the great Floyd Mayweather, got a split decision, bro. Even the great Andre Ward had a split decision. I mean, come on. This bro don't even got a split decision, bro. He don't even got a split decision. You said, yeah, they gonna try to. Oh yeah, he go dominate Canelo so bad. They go like, man, wait, man, he had to have been on something. He had to have been on something. There's no way. Yeah, you ain't lying, Mo Daniels. They're bringing up Gamboa. They're bringing up Gamboa. Gamboa's fighting his ass off, bro. Go back and watch that shit again too. They both was young as hell, and Gamboa was fighting his ass off. He was fighting his ass off. Even when he was hurt, he was still coming. Those was different times though. Back then, Gamboa was that guy. You know what I'm saying? You said Spence gonna destroy Fundora and Keith to the body. I don't know, man. We gotta see the big fish in action, bro. Yeah, Tank couldn't stop Gamboa with one leg. Nah, man. Tank Davis, bro, absolute joke. Totally disrespected boxing. See, he's not able to do those fights right now. He shouldn't even been able to do those fights right now. That's for older fighters, you know what I'm saying, and dudes that's out the door and shit like that. Tank Davis still well into his career. And he has some unfinished business with Lamont Roach. And he runs away from that. He's man, don't even get me started on that, bro. I'm surprised he's an actual fighter. That's very surprising. Yeah, Gamboa was that dude. You said Ward never had a split decision. You sure? The Kovalev fight, he did get unanimous, didn't he? I can't remember now, bro. You might be right though. Oh, SOG probably had a clean sweep as well. But I said that because in my head, the first Kovalev fight was it was argued. Now I was all in with SOG now, but it was heavily argued that he got a gift, and it was almost like hard to kind of fight it. But we fought it, and they had the rematch, and Ward smoked him. But there was a lot of question about his decision win against the first Kovalev fight. See, you said Kovalev got robbed the first. That's what a lot of people were saying at that time. I disagreed because I was team SOG. You know what I'm saying? SOG got it done. He went up there and stopped he went up there and beat up on the crusher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that, but he did that. And then he went up there and smoked him in a rematch. You said that Roach was a terraformer. That Roach was a problem. Yeah, he was. He was a terraformer, bro. He was one of those roaches that was extremely strong, and it was too much of a problem for Tank. He had to get up out of there. Okay, Ward Kovalev one was a four. Yeah, it was officially. Yeah, and I agree, but it was heavily, heavily argued that Ward got a gift decision win. That was just the narrative back then, bro. We remember. But guess what? Ward, like a G, you know what I'm saying? Like a gangster, went and did the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Hopped in there with the crusher back then again. That's what greats do. Oh, y'all said it was questionable? All right, let's run that back then. You know what I'm saying? That's what Floyd did. I mean, come on. But Tank Davis? Nah, man, come on, bro. Yeah, Tank said it, but if I tap that chin, man, you couldn't even knock out Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach got your number. Lamont Roach is gonna get the juice now, bro. He got the juice now. You said Tank stopped Gamboa late. See, we be forgetting what be happening in these fights sometime, y'all. I forgot he did stop Gamboa late, but Gamboa was hobbling around, ain't it? Gamboa had one leg. The whole fight, he had one leg. He had 20 Achilles the whole. Gamboa gangster as hell, bro. I don't care what nobody say about Gamboa. He fought some of the toughest dudes, and this motherfucker had uh Achilles injury, and he was in the ring with Tank Davis, fighting his ass off on one foot. Torn Achilles, man. Come on, man. We seen dudes fall to the ground, can't move. He was up in there fighting, bro. You said didn't Pitbull stop Gamboa early? Yeah, that was the old Gamboa. Then he was already battle worn and beaten up. Then he couldn't brawl with the Pitbull. I think somebody supposed to be fighting the Pitbull. Somebody who supposed to be fighting the Pitbull? Um, it's actually a good fight too. I forgot who it is, man. I think they trying to work that fight out. Yeah, it took Tank 11 and a half rounds to stop an injured Gamboa who he tore his Achilles like in the second round. That's how tough that dude was, bro. I don't know if Bud really thinks Gamboa. I don't know, bro. That's weird. I don't know. Bud said that Mean Machine hits pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? That he was a strong dude. Um, I don't know. Gamboa probably hit him the hardest and he didn't see it. Because when you watch it, yeah, Bud was getting overzealous and Gamboa was a fast puncher dude with short arms, and that shit caught him. He didn't even see it. And around the chin, he didn't even see it. I seen it last night. I seen it last night. Bud was trying to step back, then his legs just kind of got wobbly. But he was end up still, recovering and shit. That was like a crossroads type of fight between two up and coming, like pretty much prospect level guys, kind of. Like 16 and 16. They both were 16 and 0. Bud got 40 some fights now. That's how long ago that was. Yeah, Gamboa hands was fast, bro. It was fast, they was hard, and he had a lot of guts. Like he had a lot of dog in him. Like Gamboa was coming to fight, bro. Gamboa was coming to fight, bro, for sure. And then once Bud got Gamboa's timing down, which was hard, kind of difficult, Bud was landing his shots before Gamboa. He started landing his shots before Gamboa. He made adjustments throughout the fight, fighting the speedier guy, the faster fighter. Bud made adjustments to where he was the faster guy. And that was back then. Yeah, Gamboa was a gold medalist too. He's an Olympic caliber fighter. You know what I'm saying? So he was the dude that was, you know what I'm saying? That's equivalent to going to college and getting your degrees and shit. Bud didn't kind of go that route. He kind of like, he got up in there and he still whooped on dude. Yeah, Bud had the better timing. That's what he was doing. He was out timing them. But it took some rounds for him to get that timing down. Yeah, Kell Brook was tagging Bud too. Kell Brook's jab was nasty that fight, bro. That shit was sharp. It was fast as hell. Bud was getting tagged with it. Then he made adjustments on that. You know what I'm saying? It even lumped his eye up and everything. That's how hard that jab was. Kell Brook was hitting. Kell Brook was hitting. He just couldn't take a hit. You said Bud got robbed in Olympic trials? Yeah, he did. A lot of great fighters got robbed in the Olympics and in the amateurs and shit. A lot of greats. He said if I was fighting somebody with 41 wins with 31 KOs, I'll be 31 wins by knockout. I'll be terrified too. Now smash that like button. Yeah, Bud juked Brook in his head. Yeah, he juked him. It was a jab hook. It was a juke. Smacked him right on his head. Kell Brook didn't know what happened to him. And then the beat down that followed was pretty nasty too. I seen it last night. Every punch landed. Once he gets you hurt, once he gets you hurt, bro. Once he gets you hit, chat. It's over, bro. Everything is landing. Once Crawford gets you hurt and he goes for the kill, every punch is landing, bro. Everything he's throwing is landing. No matter where you fall into or trying to lean to, everything this dude is throwing is landing, bro. It's crazy. I seen it last night. When he gets in his groove, once he gets in his groove, it's on, bro. It's hard for you to kind of stop that shit. I don't think Canelo has enough in the tank to really get over, to turn up on the gears, bro. I just don't see it. This dude turns up, bro. Canelo, do he got that turn up in him? I don't think he do. Yeah, the dude gave Roy Jones his medal. The dude that robbed Roy Jones from South Korea, he gave Roy Jones the gold medal. Yep, he gave it to Roy because he said, it was rightfully deserved. And Roy Jones did get robbed. Yeah, hey, Bud hit Spence with every punch in the end of that fight, bro. Remember at the end of the Spence Crawford fight, he hit him with every punch, bro. Even in the last one, that little jump, little hook he threw at the end still landed, bro. Every punch landed. Like this dude has like a tracking device in his gloves with rubber band arms. You know what I'm saying? Like a humming device in his hands, and that shit just no matter where your head is going, his hands will follow. Type shit, bro. When Kell Brook tried to duck his head down, Bud still threw a chopping punch and it still hit him. Boom. Then he threw another one. Boom. And it still hit him in the face. Like everything landed and it landed pretty clean, bro. It's like, God damn, bro. This is why these dudes don't want to fight him, dog. This is why we had to make a narrative that there was an invisible street and that he just couldn't come over here and cross it. That he had to stay over there. This is why we did that. Because it's not who he's beating up, it's how he's beating them up. You know what I'm saying? It's how he's beating these dudes up, bro. He's beating these dudes up, bro. And nobody ain't trying to get beat up. You gotta pay me a lot of money to get in the ring with this dude, because he might beat my ass. So you got to pay me. I ain't trying to get beat up. Losing is one thing, but I ain't trying to get beat up. He's over here beating dudes' ass, man. Yeah, I might stream. I might go live tonight fight. We'll see what's going on. Because I just moved in my new place and I still gotta get all kind of set up and everything. Um, we'll see. But we definitely doing a post fight, if anything. Yeah, the way Brooke got his head beat in on the ropes was, yeah, I seen it last night, fresh. And it was nasty. Like, damn. I didn't realize how just everything landed. Like Brooke got hit with every punch that he threw after he got hurt. Oh yeah, Gamboa was on his way up around that time, bro. 50 Cent was all promoting him. Remember that? Like, come on, man. Like, people forget. Boxing was different back then. 50 Cent was all involved, and Gamboa was getting pushed by 50 Cent, and it was a little Floyd Mayweather, the little thing going on. Totally different times back then. Now, smash that like button. Yeah, man, should be a great fight, though, next week. We got 7 days now until it goes down. Terence Crawford revealed his physique heading into fight week, and he looks to be in tremendous shape going into this thing, man. Tremendous shape. Seems to be mentally ready, focused. I think it's gonna be a spectacular performance, man. Yeah, 50 stole Gamboa from Floyd when he was locked up. Yeah, that's what happened. When Floyd got locked up for that little domestic stuff, and 50 Cent was trying to, yeah, then they started beefing when Floyd got out because 50 tried to do something. I think he did something. I forgot. Maybe it was the Gamboa situation. Yeah, he's shredded right now, bro. He probably could just hop on the scales. You know what I'm saying? You said, did you see what his sparring partners are saying? Him putting on the extra weight, he's hitting a little bit different. I believe it. He's probably a lot stronger when he ain't got to cut all that weight, bro. You got to think, these dudes cut weight and shit to make these fights. Then they got to rehydrate and shit like that. He ain't gonna be cutting much weight. You know what I'm saying? He was already a strong guy. So yeah, I imagine his punches. Canelo may really feel Crawford's punches, man. So Canelo might want to be prepared for that, just because don't be thinking that it's just because he's smaller like Jamel. Um, you know, he ain't gonna be able to hurt me or nothing. I can just parry all his punches. They gonna be weak. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't gonna happen like that. You said janky promoter. Yep, on some janky shit. Yeah, Floyd was on some janky promoter shit, bro. 50 Cent was definitely on some janky promoter shit. You said Timothy Bradley said he was sparring 15 4-minute rounds. Wait, that's an hour straight of sparring with Lester Martinez. And Lester Martinez can punch. I think Bud's well prepared, man. I think Lester Martinez is also a good style, good sparring partner to have for Canelo. Um, so yeah, I think he's well prepared, bro. Crawford throwing lasers, bro. Laser point accuracy. Them shits be accurate. Go back and watch his fights, man. Really, really smart. Really, really smart fighter too. Really, really smart. Really smart. Just really smart. I think that's his biggest strength is he's really smart. That's probably his biggest strength, and that it kind of um, is aligned with the ability to adjust. He's real smart, really intelligent. He can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be the hardest obstacle for Canelo. Really, is to overcome this dude's ring intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Martinez mobility. I don't know, man. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. Yeah, they said they only gave him water. He didn't have nobody in his corner. Or nothing. He was beating the shit out of Timothy Bradley, bro. Timothy Bradley was a world champion, and he was beating the hell out of him. He had nobody in his corner. Could you imagine being a world champion and then some kid coming to the gym and then he's kicking your ass and he ain't got no coach or nothing? He's just by himself and he's just kicking your ass. You like, who the hell is this dude? Yeah, Bud was kicking. That's probably why Timothy Bradley was so damn such an overachiever, man. Cause he was up in there with Bud, man. Yeah, Bud beat Tim and his corner by himself, bro. And he was a young guy. So yeah, man, this dude's been something special, dog. And we go truly find out next week, September 13th. We go find out. We go find out. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Much love to all you guys for stopping in. Super Bud is here. Super Saiyan Bud is here. It's gonna be a great fight, great performance. I think it's gonna be a classical performance. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a war or anything crazy like that, but I think it's gonna be a great performance from Terence Bud Crawford. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building. Much love to all you guys. Thank you guys for donating to the dojo today. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.